Oh, oh, whoops. I forgot to remove that.
Remove what?
Well, I was setting up the camera on this screen. well, 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 that's not how that's supposed to look. God, the summer sucked. Oh, the summer sucked. It's almost like the world's getting hotter, you know? It almost seems that way, but that's impossible. That can't happen. You know what? Let's just make it a little. This. Who cares? Just put that up there. So this is actually not a Wall Street, for very specific reasons, which I'll be getting to. Hey everyone, just go ahead and watch me set up my stream on the stream. But then, what did you come here for? So somebody the other day, and I don't know if you're here. If you are, I don't mean any offense by this, but per se. But somebody the other day told me like, hey, you shouldn't be asking people on stream if they can hear you, buddy. Do you think that I'm like Dan Rather? Do you think this is some sort of highly professional operation? I mean, come on. This is what people come here for, right? This is casual Fridays, all right? So, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like, okay? Jeez. More importantly, I'm using OBS. There is no way, period, full stop, no way to find out what audio OBS is actually transmitting. There is no way. It cannot be done. No, that won't work either. Shush. Don't make any suggestions. You're wrong. It can't be done because they didn't architect it correctly. The software needs to be altered. New code needs to be added to the program to allow you to extract the audio signal before it goes out. And even then, you're still going to get it with latency once it goes through all the processing in the software. There's just no avoiding it. There's latency built into my video stream, leaving my camera. There's no getting around it. So no, I cannot monitor my audio before it goes out. Daria sits in the other room. She monitors my audio for me. She wasn't here that day. Okay? I have already solved this problem. OBS audio is a Kafkaesque. Wow, you said Kafkian, which is not how people say it. Kafkaesque. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Anyway, is someone running a leaf blower? It sounds like there's 2 leaf blowers running outside, and it's raining. Stop. Well, okay. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Monitoring lets you monitor an individual input, but it doesn't let you monitor the mix down, which is the only thing I care about. I don't want to hear an individual input. Who would want? I'm not saying nobody would want that, but generally speaking, how is that the priority over hearing the mix down? I mean, come on. Okay. So anyway, this is not a Wall Street. This is a PDQ. And there's a very specific reason for that, which I'm going to get into right away. Today is just going to be kind of a show and tell. There's no particular thesis to it. We're just going to kind of mess around here. But let's, so yeah, long PCMCIA is real and it can hurt you. The long PCMCIA card, because this is an X3D Road Rocket, which is apparently a bespoke 3D accelerator just for this PowerBook and nothing else. It won't work in any other machine other than a PDQ or a Lombard, because it's double height. It's a Type 3 PC card, and the PDQ has the dual slot, but the later ones, the Pismo and the Wall Street, only have a single slot. So I just picked this up the other day for nothing. It is apparently a 3D accelerator of some kind. Now, it's not as interesting as the X3D Game Rocket, which is a Voodoo Banshee, which is pretty sick. Pardon me, but if I, don't quote me on this, okay? But I went looking to try and figure out what graphics chipset this uses. I think it's bespoke. I don't think it's an S3 or anything. I think they made it. I think X Micro was actually making their own 3D graphics chips just for Macs, because I can't find any other lineage to this thing. I could be wrong about that. I'd love to know that I'm wrong. Please let me know if you have info on this. I haven't researched it that hard, but I just couldn't find any other. Yeah. Yes, the model name is actually extruded out of the heatsink. Here, here, let's get in here. Look at that. Is that not the sickest? Like, good Lord. And then, of course, the connector on the end there is because, obviously, it being a PC card, there's not much room for interface. So there's your VGA. There it is. Just, oh, and then look at the dimples, which are different than every other PC card ever made. Look at that. The gold contacts for the grounding strip are not a continuous piece of material. Very weird. Yeah. Super, super cool. So, anyway, I don't know what the 3D accelerator capabilities on this actually are. I'm sure it'll run Nanosaur, which is all I really care about. The only info I found when I looked it up was just things saying you could plug it in to get a second 1280 by 1024 external graphics card or external graphics output, and no mention of 3D performance. Yeah, Epos Vox said something about that, but I think I looked into it, and it was not what it appeared to be. Either way, there's also the fact that how am I going to monitor it? I'm going to wear headphones on stream? I'm going to put speakers in the room so that my voice has echo? Like, how would it work? I can't afford $1,500 for custom molded IEMs, you know? No, I just ask my girlfriend whether I could be heard, and she gives me the thumbs up. So, it was just that one day. Anyway, so, bing bong. So, this machine is on right now. Dink. Now, somebody asked, yeah, frickin' leaf blowers, whatever. Somebody asked if this thing has open firmware drivers so it'll work on startup. I have no idea. I'm guessing it won't, because it's intended for, one, it's for a machine that only has, or it's for a machine that has a built-in display, so there's no reason you would ever need it on startup. But also, there's the fact that, no, that's it. That's really the only reason. Why would they bother? I don't think there'd be any point. It's intended only for a secondary display, so... Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Supposedly this is recovering from standby, I think, but I swear it looked like the monitor was on, but... Chung? I swear it looks like the monitor backlight is slightly on, but no, it's not. What happened here? Let me... The old laptop trick. Nope. Okay, nothing so far. I think this thing got itself into an unfortunate position, so I'm going to plug it back in. Okay. Okay, that's encouraging. And you know what? Since we're, since we're here, let's just go ahead and plug this guy in. Whoa. It doesn't want to... Oh, shit. Does it need to be on? No, that can't be how that works. Let me look in there and make sure there's no obstructions. Oh. Oh, the port's damaged. Shit. Let me see if I can get some more light from the overhead. There we go. And let me unplug the power from this thing. Okay. Focus. No, I think it can be fixed. It's just some minor bent sheet metal. But I think it is bent. Yeah, you see that? The bottom lip of the sheet metal in there is bent up just a little bit. So let's just wedge that open. And I'm just going to get in there and be mean to it with a screwdriver here. Okay, that may have been adequate. You know, the other possibility, though, I don't know these very well. It's also possible. I think they have a strange ejection mechanism. I seem to recall that I don't know. I don't think these are the machines with the what is it? The muscle wire eject mechanism, but they still might be kind of weird. Let me see if I have a paper clip. Daria, if you have a paper clip in there, let me know. I thought I brought one. Shit. Shoot. Does anybody know? Yeah, I think this has. I'm guessing the ports are just in a weird state. So let me turn this on. Oh, I unplugged the power. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's why it's having so much trouble. Power supply got stuck under the Extron. Okay. Now, let's see. I do have a monitor over here, so let's see if the... sorry about the microphone there, but let's see if the external monitor picks up the display from this thing. And we'll boot into macOS, and we'll see if we can pop the... Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe I could get to it from under the keyboard. Oh, but is this the one where you just pull on the tabs? No. Wow, this keyboard's really loose. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I worked on one of these, and I don't remember whether this is the model with the, Wait a minute. Is it off again? Is this machine unreliable? Oh, no. It's going. Oh, okay. I'm getting sync on the monitor there. Okay, we got a picture. I'm sorry for how poorly that's scaling. Let me see if I can do anything about that. There we go. That should be a little better. This is some great water. Well, it didn't surprise me that it was taking a long time to post. What was bothering me was that the caps lock light wouldn't come on. And when I was first testing it earlier, that seemed to work immediately after power up. That doesn't seem to be the case, though. Oh, you know what? Crap. Well, this proves another thing. I burnt a copy of macOS 9, and I was going to boot into OS 8 and then install from there, because I'm pretty positive that the X3D won't work on OS 8. I could be wrong, but I figured I would just assume that that was going to be the case. But it's just booting from the CD now, so I guess let's just let this finish and see what happens. While that's going on, let's just do a couple other things. Like I said, just gonna do a little bit of show and tell today. I got something kind of interesting. Somebody mentioned to me the other day that caseless DVD RAMs were not all that common anymore, or at least they weren't very common when they were new. I don't remember which. Anyway, I realized that I wasn't actually sure I'd ever seen a DVD RAM that didn't come in a caddy before. So they had a pack of them at RePC, and I figured, well, shit, I should probably have one of those. So let's... All right, yep, there it is. As far as I know, DVD RAM was virtually Panasonic exclusive. I don't know if anybody else ever made any. You can see the DVD RAM is so cool. There you go. You can see the hard sectors on there, and one thing I like, you can probably see it, but how they all sort of line up at the bottom, but not around the rest due to the differing track lengths. Because they all start at the bottom. Like this is going to be sector 0 down here, this vertical line. And then as they proceed, they get more and more and more out of sync until on the other side, they're perfectly 50% out of phase. How cool is that? So that's neat stuff. My favorite part, though, is how they've got the sectors on the top as well. And I don't even think those are real. Like, I think they're aligned, but why would they shine through like that? I don't know. It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. So anyway, yeah. So that's just kind of a fun thing. Got that for no particular reason except to add to my collection. It's been kind of neat in recent years. You know, at first I was sort of buying whatever I thought would be interesting in a video, and that was it. And before that, I was buying stuff that I thought was interesting because other people said it was interesting. Like I would have gotten a Mac several years ago just because I'd been told, hey, Macs are cool, not because I had any particular interest in it myself. But now I'm sort of collecting things that I'm personally interested in, and I like that. So, okay, I'm going to try pressing these eject buttons over here. And I'm not sure I hear anything happening. And then let's try and seat this again. Yeah, there's not a lot of wiggle room to it either. Like it really, I can't really bend the thing up or down, and it really doesn't seem to want to go in. You know what it feels like? It feels like it's going into an incompatible slot, but this is the exact machine that it's designed to go with. So, all right. Well, anyway, let's see. Is there anything like sort of like PC card utilities or anything? Oh, well, I guess we'd have to boot into the normal OS to even get to stuff like that. Well, I don't want to go through the whole install procedure if we're not even going to be able to use the thing. Unfortunately, I think I kind of want to fix this PC card situation before I continue. Yeah, let me go ahead and take a look at the control. God, I don't even think I'd be able to do anything if I got into the normal OS, because I don't think there's going to be any sort of like PC card eject. Well, and this would have done it anyway if it was going to. Yeah. Media bay. Yeah, I don't even see a PC card eject option in there. And it's hitting like a hard... It's hitting a hard stop in there. So, what am I going to do about this? I guess, well, let's begin by shutting down, because I definitely don't want... I'm glad that the CD-ROM works. I'm glad I was able to confirm that, but I definitely want to... I want to find out more about the situation with the card before I do anything else. So, let me just... Pardon me for a moment. I'm just going to... Okay. Oh, yeah. Now, that thing's bent. Oh, no, I see what it is. No, I was right. It's the eject mechanism. The eject mechanism is pushed out. I wonder if I can just push it right back in. Let me try. Probably not, because I think the card would have done it if it were possible. That tool's not long enough. Let me get something longer. This is going to be kind of a complicated maneuver I'm going to have to do here. Let me go to break for just a minute so I can deal with this. Okay, so somebody probably was commenting on this earlier, and I was not paying attention to chat. So apparently, the Wall Street and the PDQ are the same thing. I had read that they weren't. Apparently, that was wrong. But whatever. Anyway, I figured out how you do this. So pop the two expansion devices out. Come on. And then you reach inside, and there's a pair of switches here and here. That pops the back of the keyboard up. Pull that out, forward, flip. Then we have to remove two screws. Two scoops. That one. Pull that one. And lift this heat shield out of the way. Okay, and now we'll be able to get in there and hopefully recover the situation. So you could, whoops. So basically what's going on here, oh, okay, so maybe the PDQ is different, but I was still told the Wall Street didn't have the dual slot, so I thought that, yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, so this guy, he's pretty hosed, but I think I might see what happened. I think, there. Yep, this was sitting up on top of the eject bail, I think is what was going on. So now, with this open, we should be able to get this in here. I don't know, it kind of looks like it's still hosed. Okay, well, it looks to me like the eject mechanism is just trashed. So I think for the time being, if I could just pull this out, I'm going to. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the issue. I think the eject mechanism, that's what it is. The eject mechanism is jammed in the forward position, and somebody tried to force a card in there and bent this as it tried to go up and over it. So, I cannot fix this myself right now. The healthiest thing to do, some people are going to be upset at this, but it's my machine. I'll do what I want. I'm going to see if I can just bend. Oop, will this just come out completely? If I could non-destructively pull this thing out, I would. But in the absence of that option, I'm not trying to break it, but it might happen. In the absence of that option, I could conceivably... sorry about the hair. Sorry, I'm trying to think what to do. I could bend it back, but that doesn't help. The problem is that the ejection mechanism won't move. At least that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, the eject lever is stuck in the forward position, is what's going on. It does not want to go. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how this works. I don't want to fuck it worse, but I also don't want to just set the machine aside and not be able to use it. So I think what I'm going to do is be a bastard and see if I can just pull this out without destroying it, so I can maybe put it back in later. But maybe not. Maybe that doesn't want to come out. Yeah, okay. So failing that, the best next option would be to bend these tabs down so I can bend them back up later. Let me see if I have pliers. Well, these are barbarian, but what can we do? Wow, those have no torque whatsoever at the tips. Boy, these are some clapped, sorry about the head, these are some clapped out pliers. Okay, well I got it started. That's what it takes, so just... Hate doing this, don't get me wrong. Not loving it. Well, let's see if that gives us enough clearance to get a card in. Yep, set, gotta bend down the other one. Hate fixing it this way. Especially because if I slip, I will cut some traces right off the board, and then this thing will be useless. But so far, all right, let's see if we can get past it. And we're seated. Okay, so now, yes, going back to the question of, is it shorting out against the board? I say no. I don't think it is. It doesn't look like it to me. And we could help prevent that by putting an insulator in there. So, I just picked up some garbage off the floor. That's a CR2032. There we go. That should keep that preloaded so it doesn't want to come back up. We just have to avoid... Oops. What's going on here? Oh, whoops. There. Okay. All right. There we go. Well, that's barbarian, but it's what I did, and it's what we're going to try. Silica gel, please eat in large quantities, freely, every day, for your health. This is a fiddly little thing. Hate this. This sucks. Hate this. It doesn't want to quite go back. I was just working on a damn Mac Mini last night, 2012 Mac Mini. They had the same problem. Like, it's there, but it's not quite there. Oh. There we go. There we go. Is that in? It doesn't feel like it's in. No, I think it's too far in. What the hell's going on with this thing? Does that metal go on the inside or the outside? I think it goes on the outside, right? Goes down there. Can't tell where this metal lip goes, if it's inside or outside the can. Oh God, this sucks. Why? Why make a part like this? Why? God, what a bad part. What is this going into? Okay, it goes, tabs in down there and then folds down. There we go. I wasn't coming up high enough in the first place was the issue. Big silica gel. Big gel. Boy, that is a pretty dirty screw. Somebody probably spilled a drink into this thing at some point. Also, it's possible I destroyed the keyboard while trying to remove it earlier before I looked up the instructions, like a dumbass. Because, yeah, shit. Yeah, I fucked up this corner of it. Come on. Why did I do that? What the hell was I thinking? Sorry again for the head. Not much I can do about it. Okay, so that's what happened, is this peg came through the hole there. Can it go back? Why does it want to go back down? Did the pad slide? Is that what's up? Let me see if the pad slid. Yep, that was it. Oh, man, okay, thank God. Oh. It's not a complete repair or anything, but as long as I'm not mean to it, it should be okay. Okay. Okay, I think everything's back together. Just put the accessories back in, our tools out of the way. Okay, and one good thing is so far I'm not hearing any loud, arcing noises, or the machine didn't let any smoke out. So, all right. We need a VGA cable here. Sorry if you were looking at my ass on the rear view. Oh, okay. The CD drive just isn't seated into the machine. Oops. That's not the right button. Son of a bitch. Damn ferrite beads. I hate these things. Uh-oh. What the hell did that? Why the hell did I lose signal? Whatever. Alright. I don't know if y'all heard that, but it did chung. So then we get to find out whether this screen or this screen comes on. I don't think this is going to work till we install drivers. I really don't. Come on. Yeah, the Road Rocket is a complete... it's a complete 3D accelerator that goes in the card bus port. And yeah, you can put, I think, 2 batteries or 2 drives in it. Okay, this is coming on. That's not. So as we expected, yeah, there's no firmware drivers for this guy. Or it's broken. Yep, PDQ. Correct. So theoretically, I guess I don't know for sure whether you require OS 9 for the drivers for this thing to work. I haven't checked. Let me see if I can Gorgle it. Because I think... okay, so supposedly OS 8 will work. So I'm just going to get network plugged in so we can slurp down the driver. I'd really rather not reinstall Mac OS so we can avoid it. There's my ass on the camera. Ugh. Oh, where is the screen brightness control? I can never remember. I thought there was one down here, but... Huh. Oh, duh, it's right there. Okay, it's at full brightness. It's just not very bright. Okay, so let's open the web browser here. And then we'll have to set up internet access. Yes. You already have an internet account. I don't know that I've ever done this on OS 8. I'm not ready for the internet. It probably just has a weak, sad old laptop. Or backlight. Backlight. Okay. Ooh, spicy. Internet Explorer 4.5. Yep. That does not surprise me. Are we on the internet? No, we're not. Okay, so I'll bet DHCP is not running. It's also possible this cable is not plugged in. Oh, no, that's the issue. Internet. CP. Okay, that should do it in pretty short order. Bum. There it is. Okay, so I gotta go find the URL. Hopefully this works. I guess I don't know if this machine has stuff it. That could be an issue. But let's see what happens. Oh. Damn it. Yeah, that probably means that it's trying...
Security failure. The server reply is invalid.
Oh, okay. You know, I guess, let's just try FogFind and see if it can, make it happen. Damn it. Alright, hang on a second. What is it? It's, no, it's better off before. FrogFind, like, it's kind of cool, but it just brutalizes the page so severely that usually the actual links disappear, in my experience. So that's frustrating. So let me see if I can just manually... Oh, that sucks. Okay, so... Man, this search engine. Ugh. I realize it's, you know... Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to go do a thing. Bear with me a couple of minutes. right. I just upload the files to my website. So, I think I saw somebody asking about the music. Yeah, that. So not all these songs are in-house. Several of them are from video games. They're just so obscure that nobody content IDs them. One's a Japanese game. It's pretty obscure even in Japan, I think. Another one is an ancient what am I thinking of here? Like a PC game. So yeah. But the song that was just playing, that's one that I wrote. Oh man, this isn't gonna work. And I wrote it in Ad-Lib Tracker, as well as "Idling," which is the theme song to the Quick Start series. I wrote that in Ad-Lib Tracker too. I need to write more. Man, this is not gonna work. Maybe if I go manually drop it on disk utility. I hate this bootstrapping process. Is that under utilities? God damn it, I hate this process. And it was always this bad. It was this bad when it was fucking back in the day when this was current. You still had to go through this whole same stupid bullshit every time. Like, I don't want to burn a goddamn CD just to get this working. I could have sworn there was disk utility on here somewhere. I just need to, like, what's really wild is apparently Stuff It Expander is on here because it successfully extracted this file here from the .sit, but now I try to run it and it says it can't be opened. Come on. So like that can't even be the issue. I must have Stuff It. Yeah, I do. But then it does this. But I know this is PPC. God, I hate Macs. They're so bad. Everything was just so broken. Fucking resource forks. What a dumb idea. I will never change my mind on this. Not in 10 billion years. Okay, well, you know what could be going on? Maybe it's an incompatible version of Stuff It. So, let me see if I can find the damn thing and upgrade the version of Stuff It that I have. Yeah, it's probably Stuff It Lite, yeah. Yeah, like I want to drag it onto the Stuff It icon, but I can't find it. I don't know where it is. It's not in here. It's not in applications. Assistance? No. Oh, crap. Yeah, like the whole file association scene is just absurd. It's just absurd. Stuff It is so bad. Internet, okay, it was under internet utility. I didn't see it. I was looking for it, but I didn't see it. What? Oh God, there it is. There it is. Ugh. And of course that moves the whole file because of course what an intelligent operating system is so well designed. Okay, can this maybe do something with the installer? No? Okay, thanks for the no error message or anything. What about this? Also, just no, nothing. You're just not going to do anything, are you? Nope. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Windows 3 software was not as bad. DOS software wasn't as bad as all classic Mac software. It's just terrible. Like, OS X stuff could be decent, but the classic Mac era, just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Everything about it, just a miserable, awful slog. Like, every single thing you do is such a huge waste of time. And basically, if you try and do anything with anything other than like stamped pressed discs bought at the Apple Store, it's just a waste of time. Yeah, image should just mount. But look, the file associations are broken because I downloaded it from a server that doesn't support resource forks. Like, and you're supposed to have disk utility, but it's not here. Well, maybe this isn't going to work, but I am going to try running disk utility off the Mac OS 9 disk. And yeah, like, I'm sure I can fix all of this by just upgrading to Mac OS 9, but that's going to take a long, long time. I don't want to do all that. I have other things I was going to do on this stream. How long has it taken us to just install a damn graphics card? Yeah, disk copy. Right, yeah, whatever. Same difference. I won't be able to run any of this, I bet, because I'm not running OS 9 right now. So I'm going to have to reboot, boot into OS 9 off the disk. Survey says... Oh my god, is it actually working? Hey! Hey! Alright. Okay, that theoretically worked. So we'll upgrade stuff it. And we'll try re-extracting that file. It still won't work, and I'll throw the computer out onto the roof. I mean, it's not a tremendously long upgrade, I'm sure, but still, like, I don't want to... Ostensibly, this machine will run 10.2, but I wouldn't want to do it. Okay, here we go again now. Let's get rid of that. Let's grab that. It's going to do the exact same thing, and it's still not going to work. Yep. Stuff it expanded. It doesn't make any sense. It's a binary, you dumbasses. All right, well, I don't have any time for this, so I'm going to go download another version of the drivers and just see what happens. I don't think this is a package, but maybe. No, okay. Yeah, I just absolutely love how macOS is just like, no, you can just rely on the resource for it. We shouldn't offer any override options for anything. No, that would be silly. Why would we do that? You're ridiculous. No, why would we ever let the user assert that maybe they know something we don't? Okay, so I've got a different approach. I forgot that the website also had bin hexed versions, and that should be much less of a problem. So let's just try downloading those, if I can figure out which one's which. There we go. The bin hex should work, I think. Let's just get rid of those. Get rid of Spider. He is our hero. A thing that's always wild to me is you can plug in like 10 megabit or 100 megabit Ethernet to computers of this age, and they'll just drag. They'll just absolutely drag. Download it at 80 kilobytes per second. You're like, why though? Is that the file I just downloaded? Ooh, yeah. Okay, so what are we getting? 2D speed increase, improved QuickTime performance, including better Sorensen support, improved color management, and miscellaneous bug fixes. Okay, so iXView driver, Rave engine, video memory manager, XView video control software, a display enabler. This should work with, okay, everything but the, okay. Oh yeah, system 761 or later. Cool. So X3D accelerated Rave is only supported in 32-bit mode. Some applications may have the accelerator when it's in a large window. Try reducing the window size until the acceleration comes on. Oh my god. Whoa. Wow. That is nuts. Oh no, my Vimage V-Power G3 cache card won't work on my Performance 6400. Damn. X3D registration app does not allow deferral. What does that mean? So this might be unusable if we can't. No, that doesn't make any sense. This doesn't phone home. That would be absurd. Millions of colors is not available at any of these resolutions. Okay. Oh, it's because of the refresh rate, saying it won't do 1024 at 85 hertz. That's fair. Pan and zoom. Okay, road rocket. Proper removal of road rocket. Do not remove the road rocket from the slot without using the proper technique. This may cause damage to the unit and or card bus cage. I wonder if that card actually came in this system. Maybe that's what happened to it. Only use the Road Rocket Mac monitor cable with a fixed sync display. Huh. Alright, well. Oh, yeah, and apparently there's a 4 meg and an 8 meg rocket, and I don't know which one I have. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, it probably will be fine. So I'm going to push that forward a little bit and then pull the desk back. There we go. So that way I've got a little bit of a better angle on the microphone here, among other things. Maybe my head will get in shot a little less. I don't know. All right. So once again, we're on Little Yellow Light Watch 2023. Yeah, right. There's the question, like, what software would actually take advantage of it? And I don't know. You know, laptop just rebooted. It's just taking a really long time, as it does. Yep, there we go. Hey, Daria, can you bring in those 2 white plastic bags that were on your chair? Just hand those to me. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Ba-dum. Oh, god damn it, we just booted off the disk. Ah! No. Eject. I said eject. I'm in charge here. I said eject. There will be consequences. Come on. All right.
I only have the one.
That's weird.
What was in it?
I don't remember. Oh, I got rid of the other one. Don't worry about it. This is the one I was looking for.
Okay.
Thank you. Come on. Yeah, I don't believe in CD-ROM locking. Like, there are ways to deal with the CD-ROM being ejected when it's in use. You can halt the machine until the user puts it back in. But if I press a hardware button, that hardware button should immediately react. And there's no situation where the computer gets to supersede my wishes. That's completely unacceptable. Yeah, I love the blown speakers, right? God, what? Okay, I'm very pleased to see we've only been streaming for an hour, because I thought maybe we'd spent 2 hours on this dumb thing, which isn't even going to work. I have no doubt it's never going to work. Oh, you know what though? Actually, the heatsink's getting warm, so I guess it is. It's an attempt is being made. See, my thinking is that the only way to really demo this thing to demo this card would be to play Nanosaur, I think is the name of it, which I think, hey, look at that! It's working! Get out! Do we have a second to, ooh, yeah, there it is! Wow, the card actually works! Get out of here! All right, yeah. Baby. What's weird is it's sort of some fun things happening with the synchronization there. But what's interesting is that the Extron and the physical LCD are both struggling in the exact same way. They both got the same border on the right. So let's see what happens if we attempt to auto image this. There we go. All right. Alrighty then. There it is. Living color. So theoretically, we can now do dual head, or maybe triple head? I'm not sure. Huh. Oh, okay, and this says powered by twin turbo 128 3D. So maybe that's an answer as to what the name of the graphics core is. Well, that's pretty sick. Let's go ahead and auto align that guy. There we go. Okay, and now let's go take a look at the management software here. Theoretically, we should have a control panel. Yes, we do. Okay. Oh, it popped up on that display. Let's go straight to 3D controls. Yep, so 3D is enabled. Oh, we can't turn on the Fraps FPS indicator? That sucks. Oh, cool. We can override. We can turn off double buffering. We can turn off Z buffering. Ooh, exciting. And then, oh, well, we definitely want to increase that. Okay. And then, interesting. Why can't we see the resolution or the color depth? Oh, the big boy. The oversized cursor only applies on the second display. That's fun. Man, yeah. Twin turbo, yep, that's an X micro thing. Yeah, so apparently this is a bespoke frickin' okay, command control 4 and 5. So that would be those ones. Oh! Hey! Resumed. This was a common feature back in the day. Oh! We in there! Wait. Oh, yeah. There it is. Isn't that fun? Oh, woo. Hey, it's getting corrupted. Look at that. Those pixels, they shouldn't be there. Yeah, look at that. It's doing some sort of weird, it's got some sort of strange scaling artifacts. Those are, it's like glitching out, accessing like every X number of pixels. Yep. See, it's modulo 8 pixels or so would be the, like it's reading the graphics data in chunks and it's having to, this is cool, everyone. This was worth doing this. This was worth the effort. Zoom back out. Now, oh, that's why it looked so weird, because the damn registration popped up. Okay, what do our 2D controls look like? Oh, cool. Wait, we can enable and disable quick draw acceleration on the fly? Oh, man, this is kind of weird. Okay, so let me go to the... Oh, that's intriguing. The road rocket actually shows up as a... Let me get in here. I wonder if I can do display mirroring with this thing. I don't know. But the road rocket actually shows up as an icon on the desktop, and I don't know what happens when I touch that. That might eject it. I don't want to... Yeah, that might... Yeah, I need to sneeze really bad. Give me a moment. Wow, I've got like that awful burning in my nose, so I might need to, yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I know if I drag it to the trash, it'll eject it, but I'm worried that if I double click on it, it might do the same thing. It might try and eject it as well. And I'd like to know if anything happens if I try and click on it, but probably nothing's going to. So, oh man, I'm suddenly getting really bad allergies. Anyway, I believe I recall that there is at least one 3D video game here on this disc. So let's take a look. This is the OS 9 disc, but I don't know, maybe it'll work. Eric's Solitaire Sampler. I don't want to go through a bunch of hoops to try and get a game to run on here. That'll just suck up an awful lot of time. I don't want to. That's right. There were a couple different versions of the Mac OS disk, and I think this one does not happen to include the thing I'm thinking of. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I don't think this would run Halo. I don't think it would. What do we got for our QuickTime samples? Oh, we got some QuickTime VR. Oh. We are watching Fox. So, okay, will the built-in graphics struggle with this then? Okay, I mean, I guess that could be faster. You know, that's not the quickest. So now, if we move this over to this display... Okay, it's having trouble. Wow, that is crunchy. I'm not sure what's going on there. We need to increase the resolutions on the second screen. It might be the fact that it's spanned across screens that's causing issues. So let's see if we can bump up the pixels. Millions. Okay, 1024. Let's go to arrange here. Go to this monitor. Oh, that's right. We have to move it, don't we? No, is that not how it's... Oh, there's two separate interfaces. Oh, geez. That's weird. Why does it only report 640 by 480? Huh. Well, that's going to be a problem if we can't override that. So that very probably is because my my Extron converter... Yeah, I'm thinking about this. I think the Extron might be Well, it should be passing through the EDID from the monitor. But maybe it isn't. Let's see. Hang on a second. You might lose the audio for a couple of minutes, but I need to try and do this. Where the hell is my mouse cursor? Over there. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess there's still audio. All right, so we go to menu. Okay, we go to advanced. No, that's not it. Output. Go to input. No, that's not it either. Is it HDMI data? Is that what does it? Or maybe I need to restart the Extron. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, because I think the problem might be that I think that the Road Rocket's not getting the right idea as to what the... I don't think it's getting the right EDID info from the monitor. So let me switch inputs here. You're going to lose your VGA feed. And then let's plug the LCD directly into the card. Okay, and then presumably we're going to need to close and reopen this. But really, there's no reason this shouldn't work. This should work. We might need to restart. It's still... Yeah, I don't think it's reading the monitor EDID correctly. Let's go run the little configuration utility, which I think I didn't leave open. Oops. Display controls. Yeah, it still isn't playing ball. Let us restart the computer. Heh, heh, heh. That's not fast. Oh, but eject the CD first. Oh, I guess we have files open off the disk, so let's just copy that to the desktop. All right. And then let's restart. Anyway, continuing show and tell while this reboots. Got a few interesting things here. For one thing, I was in the RePC the other day, and this kid who works there walks up to me and goes, "Hey, you want some mouse sensors? Because we got that." Let me... These are actually bare optical... Whoa. I hit the wrong button. These are actually bare optical mouse sensors, as I guess they would have come... Very weird packaging. I don't know why it won't focus, but yeah, you see what I'm talking about. So that's the actual optical sensor right there. Little chip exposed. These, I assume, are illuminators. Yeah. There you go. How do you like that? Pretty weird packaging. I don't think these are the ones that I have the data sheet for. The data shirt. Okay, and then a couple cards here. This one's just funny. I asked a friend to keep an eye out for a card for me, and he said, "Well, I got one. It's a Radeon AGP, pretty high end." Oh, turns out it really is. This is an X1950 Pro, 2x dual link DVI with HDCP support and 512 megs GDDR3. It's AGP. This is an AGP card with a 6-pin PCIe style power input. What a piece of shit. I don't even know if it works. Okay, so there's that, but then there's this. So this guy here is a Canopus DV Storm RT from 2000. And this is another real-time video editing card, like the one I was showing off a few videos back. It's got this cool daughter board on here. And yeah, that thing's probably that thing probably is PCIe with a bridge chip on it, almost. In fact, I'll bet you that's what this is. That's probably the bridge chip that converts it from PCIe to AGP, because this was into the PCIe era. So this guy here is a it's a DV, so it's a FireWire DV card with a compression accelerator on it, and then it also does analog in and out, and it does it via this guy. So you put this front panel module in your PC, and you run the DV into the back there. Oh no, I'm sorry. You run a ribbon cable into the back there, plugs into the card. This is just an auxiliary DV input. If you want to have an internal, I guess it is an interior crocodile alligator. Wait a minute. Let me think for a second. Oh no, you know what? I just realized this DV port just passes through to that one. You're supposed to use an internal link cable to plug into the card, but that doesn't make a lot of sense because there's no internal DV connector. Why would they do that? But it sure looks like these just plug straight into each other. Huh. That's weird. I'm going to have to look into that because I have the cabling. This is the cable assembly. And yeah, look at that. It's got a DV cable that was plugged into the back of the module. So that plugs in there. And that plugs in there. And then I guess you just have to loop this out through a hole in the back of your case to plug into the... That's right, that is how it was hooked up. Yep, it had that just looped through into the back of the card. Weird. All right, well, anyway. So yeah, that is a DV video editing accelerator card. I'd like to put that in the machine if we have time today, which hopefully we will. So I think we're almost done with what we could do with this machine. And then finally, this won't be that alien to some people, but if this is, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, so somebody handed me this as well. And it is a Intel. Let me just get in here. Focus. That says Intel Pro DSL. This is an internal DSL modem. Look at that. So you plug your DSL line straight into there. Maybe someday I'll get a D-Slam and actually try this out. Fun times, fun times. I mean, not really. Internal DSL modem sucks pretty bad. All right. So, what were we doing? Right. Never register. Hillary Clinton voice, never post. Okay, XView video control software. Oh, okay, it's definitely higher. Oh, there we go. It's higher resolutions now. Much better. And then let's open the Apple Tour video again. Oh, right. We're not going to have the VGA feed because I unplugged it. Let's move this over here. Okay, that seems better at that resolution. Now let's scale it up. Man, it is struggling. I really thought that would work better. Well, for what it's worth, yeah, let's go in and see if we turn off. There we go. If we turn off acceleration entirely, what is that going to do? Anything? Doesn't seem to make any difference. So maybe, I don't know. This might not be a good example. Yeah, maybe I just need to try something else some other time. Because I don't want to try and dredge up a 3D game for this machine right now. Either way, the Road Rocket works. Mac Quake. You know what? That might not take that long to obtain. So I actually might do that. But the question is, will it actually be accelerated by this thing? So I'm going to Google that and see if anybody has an answer. Let's see. iX3D Road Rocket Quake. Here we go. Okay, I've got an article from Macworld, February 99. And I think it's saying that Macsoft's Quake demo is accelerated by this. I'm just waiting for the whole thing to load. Where is it? There we go. Oh, this is... Oh, you know what? Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, I was looking at a different... Okay, yeah, the Twin Turbo 128 3D is... This does still appear to be proprietary. But I'm not seeing anything in here about the Road Rocket. Ah, there we go. Okay. So, here's what Macworld said. First, they only covered this under the heading "Presenting from your PowerBook." The X3D Road Rocket is a card bus-based video card originally created to add support for a second monitor to the PowerBook. It has the same accelerated 2D 3D chipset as Xmicro's X3D PCI cards. Its video performance isn't as good as that of the PowerBook's built-in ATI Rage Pro LT. Wow. And I think from what they're saying that that's not optional. This machine definitely has one. So we're not going to see any improvements for sure. Let me sorry, one moment. I'm just trying to figure out exactly which machine I have and whether it has that GPU or not. Okay. So every Mac says that a Wall Street does have a Rage LT. Yeah. Yeah, not worse than a Rage Pro LT is not a great situation to be in. So that's the Wall Street one. What I'm now hearing is that Wall Street and PDQ are definitely different. They're just some people sometimes call them a Wall Street 2, so that just confuses the shit out of everything. But okay, so the original Wall Street apparently has a Rage LT, and then the PDQ has a Rage Pro LT. So either way, yeah, the Rage is decent enough that, yeah, I don't think we're going to see much difference. So, all right, well, I think that's our answer. And I think that wraps it up for this particular machine. So I'm going to do something different now. I'm going to go on break for a couple minutes and clean some stuff up and bring another machine in here. So I'll see you soon. so if y'all were watching a couple months ago, I was messing around with this guy, the Fury that has the what's it called? Pinnacle Real-Time card in it. Well, because it's got the Pinnacle card, it means it has Adobe Premiere RT, and sorry, RT is set up for real-time video editing. Well, the Canopus card does the same thing, but I'm really curious if I can install them side by side. So I think, sorry, I was plugging some cables in. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Because if I could just get both into the same machine, that would make me feel a lot better about this thing taking up so much space in my office. So let's just pop. I know this door is not going to stay put. There we go. I need to find a new push pin. Can go in the bottom there. I think, I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, so to get this apart, yeah, we gotta take some screws out of the front. Let me get a screwdriver. Now, it's entirely possible that by installing this, I'm going to trash the existing install. However, you know, what do we do with our time with computers other than install shit over and over and over? So what difference does it make? Oh no, I broke it. I'll just have to do it again. Okay, there we go. If you weren't there for that video, then in summary, this machine is a system-built video editing workstation, circa 99, I want to say. So this is a commodity. This is an off-the-shelf PC case. There's nothing special about it. I probably am knocking my water over. It doesn't matter. There's a cap on it. Oh, I failed the challenge. The teens won't be impressed by me. It's like the sort of thing you might have used for a workstation or a small server that you were building yourself back in these days. So on the one side, we've got Kapooper, and that's I believe I upgraded this to a Pentium 3? Yeah, that's right. I think the board died and I upgraded it to a Pentium 3. And then the other side is our storage array. You can put 8 hard drives in this thing and then a whole bunch of optical drives. So you could build a, pardon me. Yeah, I think this case got used for all sorts of things. I think I have another machine that pretty much uses the same thing. But yeah, so this is built by Fury, and the specific submodel is Blossom Video Tower, which is funny because it's not a tower. And most of the magic, of course, comes from one particular add-in card. Our angle here is not good. I'm suddenly realizing. There we go. Oops, there were some discs on top of that. So this is the Pinnacle Real-Time card. Oh man, I am really glad I installed that overhead lighting. Look, you can see everything. Gosh golly. It was so hard to see in previous streams. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so pardon me. So this board just has a whole bunch of PCI slots in it. The Top Gun is the code name for the Pinnacle Real-Time card. The Top Gun card is just like all FPGAs all across the front. It's hard to see it, but trust me, they're there. This was like a $4,000 or $6,000 card. These are just coax cables that go down to a pair of VGA ports down here, because this does chroma key in order to insert overlay video. And then we just have a DVD decoder card, which I'm actually going to pull out because I'm going to take it home and do some experiments with it. I've got a test bed at home. It's a lot better for this. I've been messing around with DVD decoder cards lately and having kind of a blast a little bit. Whoopsie. I need more space in this chassis for what I'm going to do today anyway. Yep. Neighboring screw has it locked down. Let's fix that. Oh, a little more. Come on. And don't make me take that screw all the way out. Ah, you bastard. There we go. Wow. There we go. Why is that in there so hard? Okay. So yeah, that is your MPEG-2 card. This is after the era of MPEG. PCs could encode MPEG pretty fast at this point and decode it in real time. But this is your MPEG-2, I think, decoder and encoder, because I believe this has. Well, I'll have to look it over. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's got, well, it says CDR in and CDR out. I don't know what CDR means, but then it says V in and V out. So yeah, I believe it's an encoding and decoding card. So let's set that aside. Okay, and then for what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna move this network card down because I'd like to have. Well, let me think. Do I care? Oh, hey, Comp Geek, how's it going? Yeah, so the real-time card, I'm sure that Comp Geek is explaining this, but, oh no, I guess not. So as I understand it, the Nitro card is a second card that goes next to this one and plugs into one of these feature ports on the top. Am I right about that? You were going to send me that kit, weren't you? Let me know if you're still up for that. Oh, hey, Panlantis, how's it going? I think I still owe you gratitude for helping me get the software for this thing. I think that was you, right? Okay. I'm balancing this thing precariously on. Okay, CompGeek, I'll hit you with my address later. Hit me up if you remember after the stream, and I'll hook you up. Sports time. Wait, what sports? What sports are you watching, or going to, or whatever? Okay, so now let's install the considerably less sophisticated Canopus TV. Hopefully we can get it under these video hoses. That's why I figured I'd want the extra space. I don't want to crowd the real-time card. Wow, that does not want to go in. There we go. I'm concerned about heat dissipation, so I don't want to crowd the real-time. Hey, I'm right. They're video hoses. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm just going to take a screw off the back here because I'm in a bit of a bind. And screw this card down. Oh, soccer. All right, have fun. Is there dust on these boards? They shouldn't be too... Oh, I guess they are a little dusty. I just haven't really tried removing the dust. Also, if you're curious, that's some crystal... I don't think it's any kind of Sound Blaster. I believe it's a completely different brand. Because I'm kind of disillusioned on Creative, to be honestly. Okay, well... So, theoretically, that's that. Cards installed, and we just need to do... Oh, right, we got to do the damn front panel. That was the important part. Oh, and you know what? I got to get this screw out of here. There we go. Okay. So we've got an open bay up here, but it's got a 3 1/4, or it's got a, yeah, there's a 3.5 inch pair of 3.5 inch adapter rails in there. Nope, I can't think of any reason those would be up there. I might as well take that out. The only reason those would be there would be for like a tape drive, and I don't intend on putting a tape drive in this machine, so we'll just, man, someone bothered to put in all 4 screws? Really? Really? You're wasting my time. They're just wasting my time at this point. But I did get some free screws out of it. Let me take this other one out. And then just in case you're curious, this was sitting here this whole time. I happened to pick up a couple of these little industrial computers the other day. I found them in the trash, and I figured why not, you know. I don't know what I'll do with them, but I figured I'd grab them. But pardon me, I'm sorry. And they ended up being a little nicer than I expected. I just thought I'd talk about it a little bit. So, I don't know what these were originally, but they run off 12 volts natively. So, oh, you know what, I can't. This is screwed in. But yeah, there you go. So it uses these funky Phoenix style connectors. But they actually have jack screws on them, to hold them in, so that's pretty cool. But you can run it off straight 12 volts, so that's neat. VGA, no other outputs. It's kind of a bummer, but you got your audio. You got 4 serial ports, pair of USB 3s, ton of USB 2s, and then your onboard network. And then I think these are like GPIO pins, so those are pretty cool. And then remote reset, and I think remote switch is like power switch. And then there's your on off, and that's it. You know, it's just and let me open this up. It's not like turbo exciting, but it's just a little, I don't know. It has a couple things that were a little more interesting than I expected. I've handled a lot of these industrial computers before, you know, just you know, for one reason or another. I've you know, when I was working at RePC, I definitely handled plenty, and you know, they've cropped up in like things, appliances and whatnot. So for one thing, you know, it's fanless, right? The entire, I'll show you, but the entire chassis is actually a heatsink. So there's no fan on the CPU, no vents, and it's not hermetically sealed or anything. Like, it's not waterproof. Kind of a bummer, honestly. But I mean, it wouldn't be anyway because of all the ports on the back, right? But still, it's pretty. There we go. It's pretty. A pretty robust case. Probably you don't have to worry about dust, right? That's one thing I'll point out. And then it turned out it's made by some company called Premio, which that's nobody. Like, nobody's ever heard of them. Come on, you bastard. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I never had this one open. I had 2 of them. 2 of them, joke. I had 2 of them. I opened up the other one. Ah, there we go. I've never opened this one, as you can probably see. And I'll show you what was holding it together, because I already know. So that right there, I don't know if you're getting the impression, but that is a good ½ inch of aluminum. Almost solid aluminum. Boilerplate. And yeah, yep, thermal pad. That's going to be the CPU under there, soldered CPU. But for being soldered, it's an i3 5th gen. It's a 5010U, which is better than it could be. And we've got, how much RAMs is this? I think the other one had 4 gigs. Pretty sure this is 4 gigs. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Daria. Can you pull the laptop bin out?
And?
I want to go through those and see if any of them have big DDR3.
Okay, I don't know if I can actually lift this.
It's the one on the right. It shouldn't be that heavy.
It's pretty heavy.
Okay, if you can't lift it, then don't worry about it. Just don't let me forget, okay? Thank you. Anyway, yeah, so this is like a, I don't know, a 2015, I think, era machine. Pretty new. And this is really what I was here for. I was shocked to discover that it had a 2.5-inch SSD in it. I expected to find a disk-on module sitting on a SATA port on the board. But instead, yeah, an actual SSD. Now, I can't tell you what this came out of because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I think they didn't realize that it had data on it. But it came out of a pretty major industrial product. And I found out that the SSD, I haven't looked at this one, but the other one had crystal disk info on it. And it said that the drive had 46,000 gigs of writes. So these are clapped out. These are ridden hard, put away wet. So not exactly worth gutting, but still. Also, I just noticed this little switch, and I'll bet that turns off the piezo buzzer. Anyway, so there's zero expandability. Not a drip, not a drop. That's what's kind of a bummer about these machines. There are no mini PCIe slots. There are no PCIe slots. No nothing. If it was new enough to have USB-C, that'd be a different story, but it wouldn't have it anyway. Nobody's ever going to produce an industrial PC with USB-C. I think that's a fact. Because there's just no point. It's all going to be, it might be 3.0 or 3.1 or whatever, but it's still going to be A connectors. So, anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd share that with you. I got 2 of these just on a whim because they didn't cost me very much because they were literally in the garbage. And I told a friend about them, and he immediately went like, "Oh, would you mind parting with one?" Because it turned out he actually had an application. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing with it, but he actually had a good application for it. So I was kind of shocked because I said these things are always on eBay. They're not even worth the damn shipping. And he told me that, like, no, the ones on eBay are usually crappier and cost too much, something like that. And it turns out this thing is so small, I was able to ship it for $15 over to the East Coast. So, yeah. And, it's just a normal PC. Otherwise, runs, it's got Windows 10 on it. So. And yeah, this web server, frickin', it does anything that, it's just a laptop that has a broken screen, that's really all it is. Just think of any machine like this as a laptop with a smashed LCD. That's really all it amounts to. All right, let's get this party ended. Oops. Man, it really frosts me when people put all the screws in. Like, buddy, really? Okay, and now, sorry, we need to take more screws out because they put screws in this one too. Or there's rails in this one, but they only put 2 screws in because there's only the brackets in this thing aren't full depth. So at least there's that. Oh, but you know what? They're a different threading. They're the fine thread instead of the coarse thread. So, good thing I noticed that. Yep. What I want out of a screwdriver, man, okay. Here's a proposal. Maybe somebody can tell me if this isn't practical. Maybe somebody knows. Imagine a screwdriver that's not, it's not magnetized. Instead, it's got an electromagnet that just runs off a little battery in the grip. And you've got a button on the grip that will polarize the shaft in one direction or the other. Like you got like a coil around the base of the shaft, and you can hit a button to choose which direction to run the voltage through it, and depending on the polarity, you get either repulsion or attraction. Is that how that works? Does it work that way? Dang it. it'd be neat because I don't love a permanently. Nope, that's goes too far in. We gotta. Okay, so we gotta use the front holes. That makes sense. Ah, okay, be attraction both. Okay. Right. If the other object isn't already magnetized, then yeah, that wouldn't work. Well, it was a fun idea, wasn't it? And yeah, like the residual magnetism over time, that doesn't bother me, right? Because yeah, you could just degauss it. Yeah, I think that'll work. Unless, do we have any more? Oh, okay, we do. Move this a little further back to about the middle, and I think that'll put it where I want it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I just need to land the screws in the middle. Yeah, Eggplant. That's a ad-lib tracker song that I wrote for the series. It's been such a hit. I feel like Quick Boot would not be as big a hit as it is, and boy howdy, it's definitely my most popular videos by far. Well, that's not necessarily true, but still, it's quite popular. Everyone seems to love it, and I don't think it would be as much of a hit if it weren't for the theme song, which is funny because generally speaking, I am very direly anti-music in YouTube videos that are supposed to be informative. But that's either like just music when they start, just like, you know, whoops, that's the wrong hole. That's like, I don't like theme songs, like in the sense of a television show. You know, a lot of people do that. I don't like it. Sorry. It just really bugs me, especially when you watch a bunch of videos from the same person in a row, which is so common nowadays, and you just keep hearing the freaking theme song over and over. And especially if it's, you know, Chum, if it's just YouTube Chum, you get, you know, the awful sludgy EDM crap that I don't think anybody likes. It's just like instant indicator that you are watching shit. It's funny because like I've seen it done well. Oh man, I cross-threaded this one. I've seen it done well, or I should say I've heard it done well, but it's so rare. Most of the time, it's just like an instant signifier that you're watching an utterly interchangeable channel with nothing of value. Oh man, I trashed the threads on this hole. Oh, this sucks. Come on. No, yeah, it just peens right over. Let's try and keep it straight. There we go. I fixed it. Mushed it back into shape. But anyway, I think the reason that the music works in these videos is because it's not it's incidental. It's not a theme song. It's like this is the it signifies a specific thing that's going on in the video. Because that's the thing. I made that song out of necessity. I had not planned on having a theme song for it, but I was making the first video and I said, well, shit. There's gonna be a point where I don't want to just jump ahead and say, okay, trust me, it only took, you know, it took this many seconds to boot. That's nothing, you know. Show, don't tell. I don't want to. If I was just telling you that it did this, you could read a web page, right? I am really insistent that all of my videos, where, you know, to the extent possible, show you the thing, that not just. Whoops, I cannot feed this through. I gotta take that back out. I'm insistent that all my videos show you the thing. They don't just say, take me at my word. You know, whenever possible. Sometimes it's really hard, but I do my best. But the first time that I made one of these, I said, well, shit, I need to show the whole boot sequence, preferably in real time. We're only talking about 30 seconds here. It doesn't make sense to time-lapse it. It doesn't make sense to... well, I guess the first video was the Vio, and that was 4 minutes. I certainly didn't want to have 4 minutes of dead air, but I wasn't, you know, I was planning on time-lapsing that. But, well, you get the message. Yeah, I wanted something to fill the dead air with because the dead air is necessary for this type of video. It was just absolutely essential that I illustrate that you actually get to watch and see what it feels like to wait for one of these machines to boot. And I think that it did exactly what it was supposed to do. I think it got everyone exactly as hype as I wanted, and I'm really proud of myself because, you know, probably everyone knows this, but I'm not a composer. I always wanted to be a musician. I never did figure it out. That song I wrote for the ad-lib machine was the first piece of music I'd ever written in my life. You know, I had tried many times before, but I couldn't get past a couple of chord progressions, and well, and then, okay, that's it. You know, I couldn't figure out where to go to actually make a piece of music, a finished song that had some sort of message to it, some sort of narrative. This, and that song did. I was really happy with it, and it just sort of came out of nowhere. And I have not had an easy time trying to follow that up. You know, I'm still. I have not composed any other music besides that, and then the idling song. And I know that I can. You know, that's what feels good about it. It's just looking at it, going, "Huh, yeah, I'm capable. Who knew? I didn't." But it's not like it just suddenly, you know, I could do this now. Okay, okay, there's a 26-pin port, and there is a 30-pin port, and you're kidding me, it doesn't reach. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, that is tough. This is going to have to run under the card if it's going to reach at all, but I don't think it's going to reach. Well, I just haven't finished the song yet. That's the only reason that I haven't released a standalone copy of it. It's just because I haven't finished it. Like, there's not much more to it than what you hear in the videos. It's only like 30, 40 seconds, something like that. And I'd like to have a more complete tune. You know, it's just like a soundtrack release. You're usually going to have extended versions of songs you only heard briefly. Okay. Well, the machine is now together, so we are ready to power it up. Now, I happen to know that this card does work, because it came out of a machine it was working in, but I wasn't allowed to take the hard drive. Son of a bitch. I wasn't allowed to take the hard drive because it had somebody else's data on it, but I did happen to see it working before that point. So, I know the card works, but I don't know... where is the VGA cable? I don't know if I'll be able to make it coexist with the real-time card. That's the real question here. No pun intended. Pun intended. Oh. Gotta find the damn video card. There it is. Okay. Let's turn on the VGA, and now let's turn on the Capooper. Hell yeah. I hope you're getting that fan whine. She's screaming. She doing it. She ain't digging it. Yeah, aren't those bay covers strong? All that noise is just from the SCSI hard drive. So I've got a couple of 10,000 RPM SCA80 drives that I have striped together inside NT4. Very strong machine. And this worked when I put it away, so this is one of those situations where we're like, hopefully it still does. Oh yeah, this keyboard's absolutely delightful. This is a Unicomp with a built-in trackball up here. Wonderful thing. I don't know why it has so many buttons. I have no idea. Maybe these ones are turbo. Yeah, I really don't want to reinstall NT4. Good, I did not set a password. Oh, yeah, that I always get that error. Okay, so I'm going to switch us to the full screen VGA here so I can make out what's going on. And then where are my drivers? Here they are. Oh, shit. Nope, eject. Sorry, you can't see this, but the disc tray for the optical drive is actually snapped in half. It still works, but... Oh, that's right. That's the other thing. I don't actually have the proper install disk for this DV Storm card. What I have is what I thought was a... I think it's a pirate disk, but I don't actually know. It might not be. So I really have no idea what I'm doing here. I may not actually have the software. I have no idea. And I also can't read Polish. So... I think it's Polish. Might be Czech, yeah, might be. So I picked something, but I don't know what it's doing. Do we still have a task? No, I guess that exited. Oh, man. I have no idea what this actually is. There's no useful files on the CD. And that's really common with these, with pirate discs, which again, I don't know if this is. This might be a legitimate disc that just has relevant information. It might just be advertisements for all I know. I doubt it though, because it's a full disc. There's a lot of stuff on there. And so if we go into here and then go into Raptor, you know what? Let's do this. Let's open this file. Here we go. So like I said, this might just be an advertisement. It might not actually be any software. So Chip is a computer magazine. Okay, yeah, so this probably is just an advertisement. I don't actually have the software for this. I thought I did, but I didn't realize till I put it in that it might be just a legitimate product, not actually a pirate disc, which is a shame because Internet Archive is full of pirate discs that are really useful, and I think we struck out. So it was fun putting the hardware in here, but I don't have the software. Damn it. Oh, this sucks. Okay, well, let me go do a little bit of further searching, see if I can come up with something, but we're probably SOL. I'll be back. Okay, right. Hello, hi. So, eventually Canopus got bought by Grass Valley, and the Japanese branch of Grass Valley, I guess, decided to host the entire full fat software package on their website. If I'm reading this correctly. So, bonk. Theoretically, we in this. Zav, the program I used, AdLib Tracker, is a SDL app. I would be shocked if it doesn't run under Linux. I could be wrong. So theoretically, these are the drivers, and then I have the I guess media crews. Hell yeah. Ho ho ho! It's all gonna be in Japanese. Well, okay, okay. Let's just. Oh, it even comes with Storm Edit. Shit, is this the whole package? This might just be it. Whoa, this might just work. It'll be in Japanese, but I mean, there's worse problems to have. I'm sure sooner or later somebody will send me the software. Oh, are you kidding, Gut Bomb? This shirt's the best. I don't blame you. I won't hold it against you. Oh man, I think this is actually going to work. The only question is whether Premiere might be upset that we're running two of them at the same time. We'll see. But first, we'll try using the. I need a video source. Hey, hon.
Yeah.
I had that Panasonic camera sitting in the corner of the room in here. Do you know? Did you put that away?
That should still be in the bookcase.
Oh, bookcase.
Oh. Right there.
Okay. Sorry.
Do you want it?
Yeah, I need a video source. And I'm just gonna need that. And the power supply was in here, but I think we stowed it.
Yeah.
It's some damn place.
Check the DC bin.
Oh, I got it. I found it.
Okay.
I think. Well, this is part of it. Shit.
What are you missing?
The DC cable, which is unique. Oh no.
Might still be over. No, it's over in here. I think.
Yeah, it's got to be in one of these.
I think it's in one of these piles.
Here.
Like it might be like in the bin, but not in a bag.
Yeah, I guess I'll check in there. It would suck if we lost that. I understand. I did not take proper precautions.
Oh, here it is.
You got it? Cool. And then I'm also going to need a shaver cord.
That should be over there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there's one hanging out. Okay. What you can help me with, though, is a RCA. I just need a simple RCA video cable. Do 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 do. Yeah, this camera is the damn gadget. It's the gadget of all time. Also, I'm really loving. Wow, that looks cool. The over-aggressive chroma key is having a great time here. Okay, I need a figure 8 / shaver cord. Oh, there we go. There's one. I won! Man, I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Okay. Okay, that should... Okay, we got a picture on there. Just need to... This camera's kind of precarious because it's still got the tripod plate on it. There's our input. Okay, so theoretically, we're just going to go fire up... I really can't see shit. Can't see shit, Captain. I gotta switch to the straight VGA feed just so I can see anything. Where is my damn mouse cursor again? Oh, I didn't plug my keyboard back in. Whoopsie! That'll do it. Ugh. Okay. There we go. Bonk. So theoretically, we should have a program installed now called DV Edit, or Storm Edit. Sorry. Okay. Oh, fingers crossed. It's gonna all be in Japanese. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that might be a problem. I might need to manually install QuickTime. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work without QuickTime. Well, let's try. Is there a DV? Let's try this one. Damn it. This is a program called Storm Tests. Let's try that. That might be able to run without it, the QuickTime. That is the wrong folder. Crap. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, overlay not... Oh, okay, this is literally like a diagnostic app. Oh, interesting. Overlay not supported? Really? Huh. Wonder why that is. Oh, cool. That's a program for dumping your PCI hardware info. Damn it. I don't want to... Why is... Do I really not have QuickTime? I thought I had QuickTime. I guess I don't. Shit. Well, okay. It might be on... QuickTime might be on a disk that I have here. So let me do some other stuff first. This is the Adobe Premiere plugin. And let me see. Oops, that's just the license. Oh, damn it. Readme.prim. Okay, good. It's got the English. Okay. Okay, this is the wrong version. This is for Premiere 6. We need the one for Premiere 5.1. You know, that might be installed already. Let's just go fire up Premiere to see what happens. So we should see this big full screen banner as it connects to the Pinnacle card, because I can't prevent that from happening. Interesting that it's hanging. What is it doing? Oh, no, there we go. Okay. Yeah, isn't that cursor great? That's the... Okay, there's the Pinnacle real-time activating itself. Okay. And then... Oh! 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 Okay, it's theoretically activating the card. Cannot operate with the current... Okay, check settings. All right, so we need to... Well, let's just see if we can do a capture. Movie capture. Okay, this might be trying to capture from the Pinnacle real-time. And I discovered I have to always close that and then reopen it. I'm not sure that's working. Oh, well, okay, it's set to... Oh, there we go. We set that to input number 1. Yeah, we might be having some issues on account of the... It might be too upset about the project format. I'm going to hit record, though. No, we still don't get anything. Is the camera on? Yeah, the camera's on. Okay, so let's go change the project format because it seemed pretty upset about that. I think it just refuses to even load the driver. Okay, so do we have to set it to 30? Oh, I think it's because the compressor is set incorrectly. Because I noticed down here the video settings say compressors real-time MJPEG. We can't do that. So let's go over to, here we go. There we go. That's what we want. You know what? Actually, let's do MJPEG. Okay. And then let's, it definitely should be on 2997. Okay. Big money. Big money. Damn it. Read the manual. Check the settings. I don't want to do either of those things. Okay, so it's set to Canopus Motion JPEG 720 by 486. That's D1. Okay, real quick, let's just go through the rest of the settings here. I'll see if we have a documentation, but I don't think we do. Oh, maybe this is the problem. Nope. Nope, that's all correct. Crap. You know, I do notice that this here looks like it's set manually. Do we have a preset we can load? That would be great. Oh, hey, there we go. NTSC. Yep, it overrides it to 720 by 480. That's what the issue was. Come on. Big money. Oh, big money. Now, we might have issues with overlay graphics, so maybe we still won't get anything here, but... Okay. File is an unsupported... So something is still not right. Capture format is DB Storm Record. Oh, it's set to DB1 again. Close, reopen. Damn, we should have a picture right now, but we don't. Oh. Okay, we're getting closer. Am I plugged into the video input? Yeah, but there's nothing lit up on the front. Okay, we're real close here. It captured something, there's just nothing, yeah. So let's close that, no. Okay, and then let's go to recording options. Maybe we need to be on input number 2, now that I think about it. Maybe that's what's up. Okay. Wiggle our camcorder a little bit. Oh, I think that did it. I've got LEDs on the front of the thing now. Hey! Okay, so it's having trouble. Oh, you know what? I'll bet the damn Pinnacle real-time is actually interfering with playback. I'll bet that might be what's going on. Okay, so, but clearly, we're making progress here. We're making progress. So let's just see what happens if we try and put this file into, wow, an AVI. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, okay. So what does this look like on our timeline? Yeah, so my suspicion is that as long as the Pinnacle card is enabled, we're going to run into problems. It shouldn't be the case, but I think it is the case. So maybe the best thing to do would be to actually, do I have a way to disable? I don't think I have a way to disable that. I guess I could disable the, I could just go remove the plugin from the Adobe folder. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do, because I think having them both loaded concurrently might be bad times. Sarasil, fun fact: there is no device manager in NT4. There's something sort of like it, but not really. If we go into administrative tools and go to, I think it's NT Diagnostics. I think this is the closest thing. If we go to, yeah. But there's not really, yeah. Lol. Yeah, it's incredible. NT4 was like, it was not finished. No, I don't think anybody thought it was. It just needed to exist. That's not a big deal, though. We had to do worse things back in the day. Let's go into the Adobe and go to plugins, and then if we just find the plugin for this, we'll just sort of move it out of the way, and that should fix it. There we go. There's all of our Canopuses, and we just need to take these guys from here. Genie of Magic. Wow. So let's take these ones and these ones. I think that's all we should need to do. It's the sort of thing you'd write a batch file to swap these in and out whenever you wanted to switch cards. I honestly detest NT4. It is a terrible operating system in every imaginable way. Okay, so that successfully kicked out the real time. That's good. Now let's see what happens if we load our project. This is weird. I don't really understand why we're not getting any sort of picture. You know what might be going on now that I think about it? Maybe this doesn't... No. I was going to say that maybe this only lets you preview via an external monitor, but that doesn't make any sense. That can't be it. That can't be it. Oh, God. You know, what if this only works via GPU overlay, and I need a, I might need a, what am I trying to say here? A damn, I might need a VESA feature connector crossover cable. I hadn't considered that. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure the video card I have here could do it, and you can make it happen using a... you can do it with a floppy drive cable in a pinch, but I don't think with the connectors that are on here, I don't think it'll fit. I have an appropriate cable at home. Yeah, this graphics card supports it, but I don't have the right kind of cable here to connect it. What am I going to do? What is the best solution at this time? Well, first things first, let's try and read the manual. Let's see if we can verify this, because there was a little bit of English documentation. Maybe we can go with that. boy, it is really annoying not having certain things like Windows key. Oops, that's too far. QuickTime initialization failed. Oh? Oops. Oh? Okay, let me close Premiere here. I would just like to see a moving picture appear on the screen. You know what I mean? Okay, so input 1 and 2 are set that way. Not sure. I don't know what kind of program this is, but it looked like it was going to let me... No, I think this is a file editor, which... Okay, let's plug in the video clip that we got. There it is. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Open RNL. No, this is for some special application. That's probably for bulk video ripping or something. Just for kicks. What does this program do? Oh. Well, there it is. That's an audio editor. Okay, well, there's audio on this camera. I think. Does this have a built-in mic? Yes, it does. So let me plug in the audio. I'm curious if we'll see that. I don't think so, because I don't see the lights lit up on the front of the card. So we just need to set this to in2. Okay. Oh, hey, there we go. Hello, hi. Yeah, all right, so the audio portion works. We're definitely talking to the card. I think the issue here is just that we don't have QuickTime. If we just had QuickTime, I think we'd be okay. Okay, what is the easiest way to get QuickTime on here? I guess... okay, let me plug in a network cable. I have a network card in this thing, so... Theoretically, we should be able to just grab it off a web host. Okay, let's take a look at our network configuration. Also, yeah, this page is very impressive. Oh. Well, that'll do it. Oh, man. I have to manually name my adapter. It can't auto-discover it. God damn. All right, let me see which adapter I have. I think I fought with this before. Okay, I have a 3C905C TX, which I don't think has drivers. And I don't think I can just use anything. I think I have to use the right. C905C. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a shot with this driver, and I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's just gonna blow up. Or actually, that's not even for the B. That's for the A. I'm not even sure that's gonna work. You know what? I'm not gonna make trouble for myself. I have a floppy drive. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get the right driver. So theoretically, I've installed the network drivers. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta wait for this to reboot. I mean, I've still had computers made within the last couple years where I had to install network drivers. It's just that, you know, an awful lot of stuff is included in modern OSs, but it's still not automatic. Yeah. So yeah, I just installed the network drivers. Of course, it looks like it's talking to the card, but I had to reboot, so I don't know if it's going to grab an IP yet. And after that, I don't know if it's going to connect to the internet. And after that, I don't know if it'll talk to my website. And after that, I don't know if the version of QuickTime that I found is the right one. It's QuickTime 4.0. WinWorld says it's for 95 and NT, but we'll see. And then, you know, I kind of suspect even after all that it might not work. I want a steak. I want large steak. Honey, do you want to go get steak?
Sure.
Get steak or sushi? Let's go get sushi. Let's go get expensive sushi. I said we should do it tomorrow, but let's just do it today. Well, I didn't burn a CD. I didn't want to burn another goddamn CD. What I was doing was I was writing out a floppy disk with the network driver. And the reason for that is primarily because I don't expect this to work. The version of QuickTime I got, it's not going to be the right version. So what's going to happen is, you know, I would go through all the effort to burn it to a disk, and then it would just not work, and I'd have to waste another disk and another disk and another disk and another disk and another. Okay, this is actually encouraging, believe it or not. We're getting a 404, but... Oh, God, it's because the browser... Oh, no! No, this version of IE is so old and so bad that it's not including the damn domain. I'm fine. Let's try another disk that I have here. Maybe it's got it. I don't know. Probably not. I doubt it. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on.
Just let me know we hit the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
Just let me in.
Riven. Riven should have a copy of QuickTime, right? I don't know if it'll be NT4 compatible, but let's find out. If not Riven, maybe I can dredge up a Mist. Oh my God, I didn't plug the damn mouse controller back in. This is going to say it's only for Windows 95. Whoa. Okay. It says it's doing it. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Damn it. This isn't going to work. Well... So that's the custom install. Well, maybe this will let me put in a... Okay. Says it's been successfully installed. It didn't give us any kind of, you know. Okay, so this theoretically works. Uh-oh. Well, that's not encouraging. Yeah, it's hung. Alright, well, let's restart. I don't know if you're seeing all the messages. I know the camcorder is kind of in the way. I don't think this is going to work, to be honest. Yeah, something's hosed. No. Oh, no. If I reboot, it's going to corrupt the damn file system. Oh. Okay. Whew. Oh. Uh-oh. I confused it by trying to launch Task Manager while rebooting. But yeah, I really don't expect this to work. I mean, QuickTime on NT4 could not have been a common demand, except in this context. So, my expectation is that they shipped a specific version just for this. This is on NTFS, so if I reboot it, the last time this happened, the last time I had something hang and I rebooted with the reset button, it corrupted the drive so badly I had to format it. So I really don't want to go through that again. It took so long. But yeah, I'm sure if I had the original DV Storm disc, that it would have had QuickTime on it. But yeah, ugh. I didn't want to run FAT32 for a number of reasons. You know, I know that the NTFS was shaking these days, but I can't remember. I don't know if you could stripe FAT32. Mostly it just, We're going to wait so long for this to start, and then it's not going to work. It would have worked if it was going to work. That's right. I switched to NTFS because the scratch discs, the video footage discs, needed to use it, and I guess in retrospect I could have put just Windows itself on FAT32 because I'm not striping that drive. Maybe that would have been a better idea, but even then, I don't know if check disk would really. There's still no journal, so. But with NTFS, you can do software RAID, which is what I did. This actually has two SCSI drives in here that are striped together in Windows. Right? Or did I abandon that? Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah? Yeah, I guess I actually gave up on that for some reason. That's a bummer. All right, let's see this not work. Are you all ready for it to not work? Because it's not going to work. Oh, look at that. QuickTime initialization fucking failed. Show of hands. Is anyone surprised? I'm not surprised. All right, let's take a look at the documentation. That's what I was going to do earlier that I forgot to do. README. Well, that sure is in Japanese. I guess I could go translate that on my PC, but we're actually, oh. Oh. A patch. Media Cruiser. What is this? Canopus Media Cruise. This README file contains important information that's not in the manual. End. Oh, man. Digital AV control system. Holy crap. Okay, well, that's not relevant to my needs. Yeah. Okay, so all that's nothing. All right. Okay, QuickTime 6.52. All right, I will see what I can do with that. But to be honest, I don't even think that's the issue. I really don't. Oh, you know what? Also, there's the fact that I tried to run QuickTime 4 and it hung the machine almost. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, this will probably be my last break. And if this doesn't work, then we'll just leave. So, I'll be back. All right, well, the program is now running. It's not working very well, but it no longer says QuickTime error. It turns out QuickTime 652 resolved that error. So let's donk. So I can do this, and I know if I hit record, it'll record, but there's no actual picture. If I hit start overlay, then we sit here for a moment. I think if I click out of the, yep, there we go. So it really is just the, there's the fact that the overlay doesn't work. That's the problem. We got to figure that out, and then this will work. In fact, I think that's the only reason it didn't work in Premiere. I don't think it had anything to do with the real-time card. I think I'll be able to put the stuff back for that. Now this is fun. Check this out. This under NT4 is extremely unsettling. I don't like it. How do we... Why is there no open option? Why is there only open in new player? What? Man, whatever. I think this isn't going to work either because I think we don't have... I don't think we have overlay support, and I think that's the issue. Intriguingly, this is an AGP card, so I think maybe I just need to get... Whoa, okay. Well, that works. Okay, well, I guess that's just the way that it is. I'll have to take another run at this after later, but wow. Like I said, I'm sure I can record, so I'm not even going to bother dicking around with it. I just want that live preview because that's half the value. So this will have to wait till next time. Maybe I'll come back in the next couple of days here and take another run at this. Put a different graphics card in this machine because the card I have in here is weird. And I'll bring an overlay, a VESA feature connector cable with me, and we'll see if that makes a difference. So I got a little bit of experience with that already. So, well, this was fun, and you know, the goal here is to get a machine that has multiple real-time video editing cards coexisting in it, you know, just for shits. And I think, I feel like that's might actually happen. I feel like I'm actually making good progress on that. So, pretty excited. Let me label this disc before I forget. By the way, the name of the card is the Canopus DV Storm. The Cannabis DV Storm. The weed editing card. This is the card for making videos about weed. So, good times. All right, everyone. Well, this was a fun stream. It should. That's the thing. I need a card that supports. Oh, I see. YUV 420. Oh. Hilarious. Anyway. Shut down the computer. Take that off before it falls over. So yeah, maybe I'll see you again soon. Eat up Martha. Yeah, exactly. Hell, maybe I'll come in tomorrow. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Well, everyone, thanks for coming, and I hope it rains where you are.